keeps at school, and report speaks goldenly of his prophet. For my part, he keeps me rustically at home. Or, to speak more properly, stays me here at home unkept. For call you that keeping of a gentleman of my birth that differs not from the stalling of an ox? He lets me feed with his hinds, bars me the praise of a brother, and as much as in him lies, mines my gentility with my education. This is it, Dennis, that grieves me. The spirit of my father, which I think is within me, begins to mutiny against this servitude. I will no longer endure it, though yet I see no wise remedy how to avoid it.
Yonder comes my master, your brother.
Go apart, you shall hear how he will shake me up.
Now, sir, what make you here?
Nothing. I'm not taught to make anything.
What mar you then, sir?
Marry, sir, I'm helping you to mar that which God made, a poor, unworthy brother of yours, with idleness.
Marry, sir, be better employed and be north a while.
Shall I feed your hogs? Eat husks with them? What prodigal portion have I spent that I should come to such penury?
Know you where you are, sir?
Oh, sir, very well.
Know you before whom, sir?
Aye, better than him I am before knows me. I know you are my eldest brother, and in the gentle condition of blood, you should so know me. The courtesy of nations allows you my better, in that you are the firstborn. But that same tradition takes not away my blood, were there 20 brothers betwixt us. I have as much of my father in me as you, albeit, I confess, your coming before me is closer to his reverence.
What? Boy!
Come, come. Elder brother, you are too young in this.
Wilt thou lay hands on me, villain?
I am no villain. I am the youngest son of Sir Roland de Boys. He was my father, and he is thrice a villain that says such a father begot villains. Wert thou not my brother, I would not take this hand from thy throat till this other had pulled out thy tongue for saying so. Thou hast railed on thyself.
Masters, for your father's remembrance be at accord.
Let me go, I say!
I will not till I please. You shall hear me. My father charged you in his will to give me good education. You have trained me like a peasant, hiding and obscuring from me all gentlemanlike qualities. The spirit of my father grows strong in me, and I shall no longer endure it. Therefore, allow me such exercises as may become a gentleman. Or give to me the poor allottery my father left me by testament, and with that I will go buy my fortunes.
And what wilt thou do? Beg when that is spent? Well, sir, get you in. I will not long be troubled with you. You shall have some part of your testament. I pray you, leave me.
I no further offend you than becomes me for my good.
Is it even so? Begin you to grow upon me. I will physic your rankness, and yet give no 1,000 crowns neither. Hola, Dennis!
Close your worship.
Was not Charles, the Duke's wrestler, here to speak with me?
So please you, he is at the door and importunes access to you.
Call him in. 'Twill be a good way, and tomorrow the wrestling is.
With my honour to your worship.
Good Monsieur Charles, what's the new news of the new court?
Well, there's no news, sir, but the old news. That is, that the old Duke is banished by his younger brother, the new Duke. 3 or 4 loving lords have gone into voluntary exile with him, and their lands and revenues enrich the new Duke, so he gives them good leave to wander.
Can you tell if Rosalind, the Duke's daughter, be banished with her father?
Oh, no. For the Duke's daughter, her cousin, so loves her, they being ever bred from their cradles together, that she would have followed her into exile, or would have died to stay behind her. She is at the court and is no less beloved of her uncle than of his own daughter, and never 2 ladies loved as they do.
But where will the old Duke live?
They say he's already in the forest of Arden, and there he lives with a great many merry men, like the Robin Hood of England. and that many men flock to him every day, and there they sit, as they did in the golden world.
What? You wrestle tomorrow before the new Duke?
Marry do I, sir, and I came to acquaint you with the matter. I'm given, sir, to understand that your younger brother Orlando wishes to come in disguise against me and try a fall. Tomorrow, sir, I wrestle for my credit, and he that escapes me without some broken limb or other shall acquit him well. Your brother is but young and tender, and I would be loath to foil him, as I must, for my honor, if he come in. Therefore I came hither to entreat you withal that you might stay him from his intendment, or brook well such disgrace as will befall him should he come against me. For it is solely of his intention, and not my own.
Charles, I thank you for thy love to me, which thou shalt find I will most kindly requite. I had myself notice of my brother's purpose herein, and have by underhand means laboured to dissuade him from it. But he is resolute. I'll tell thee, Charles, it is the stubbornest young fellow in France, full of ambition, an envious emulator of every man's good parts, a most secretive and villainous contriver against me, his natural brother. Therefore, use thy discretion. I had as lief thou didst break his neck as his finger, and thou wert best look to it, for if thou doth him any slight disgrace, or if he doth any slight disgrace on thee, he will practice against thee by poison, entrap thee by some treacherous device, and never leave till he hath ta'en thy life by some indirect means or other. For I assure thee, and almost with tears I speak it, there is not one so young and so villainous this day living. I speak but brotherly of him. But should I anatomize him to thee as he is, I must blush and weep, and thou must look pale and wonder.
I'm glad I came hither to acquaint you with all. If he comes against me tomorrow, I'll give him his punishment. If he escapes me, may I never wrestle for prize more. And so, God keep your worship.
Farewell, good Charles. Now will I stir this game.
Take his offer. Foul is most foul, being foul to be a scoffer. So take her to thee, shepherd. Fare you well.
Sweet youth, I pray you chide a year together. I had rather hear you chide than this man woo.
He's fallen in love with your foulness, and she'll fall in love with my anger. If it be so, as fast as she answers thee with frowning looks, I'll sauce her with bitter words. Why look you so upon me?
For no ill will I bear you.
I pray you, do not fall in love with me, for I am falser than thou as maiden wine. Besides, I like you not.